Jackson again. You've heard me multiple times tonight. I don't have a big closing to you. I have business cards. I print them up all the time. I give anybody my business card. It's got my home, my cell phone, and my email on it. I will represent you. You have a comment, call me. I will get back to you within 24 hours, I guarantee it. Except from Deckers, which I'm a little slow on. I'd appreciate a vote. I'll do my best if I get to this office. I'll try to represent you the way that the board should represent you. Thank you.
Mr. Arrington?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for hearing us out. Now, you need to do your job. You must vote for a candidate with experience, with knowledge of government and county programs, someone who's willing to work with others on the board, who's willing to compromise, and who will find solutions to some of these problems that we have in the county. I think I am that person. I ask for your vote, and thank you very much.
Mr. Taylor?
One statement I would like to make, and I've made this throughout the year. I'm going to attempt to bring internet to this county if I got to drag the cable over my shoulder and run it underground. I think that internet service would help the farmer, the student, the teachers. It would help everybody, brother. It's that day and time that we've got enough underground cable being run under 29, we could snitch a spot somewhere and branch off from it. If I can't do it, I will come back to the public and say, this is what's holding it back. Again, I do want to look people in the eye and tell them the truth. I've never had no reason not to tell the truth to the public. I've run youth sports. I started the Optimist Club. I'm started the Brooklyn Club in Rochelle with Russ Graves. I haven't been inactive in this county. I have attended meetings for about over a year and a half, 19 meetings or more, workshops and supervisor meetings. I have seen what was going on. And I promise you that I'll be the voice of you to stop some of what's going on. Let's bring integrity back to Madison County. And we've always got a good name in the state. We've been laughed at. We're the laughing stock of this whole area. You hear different fights going on in the supervisor meetings and stuff. Let's everybody get on. 3 of us at least get on the same page. And do it for the citizens of the county. Not raising taxes, not hiring employees, but doing it for everyone. I would appreciate your vote, and believe me, I will not, if elected, I will look you in the eye or you in the eye and tell you the truth, what went on in that meeting. Thank you.
Ms. Lack?
As I've gone around the county in recent months, doing some door-to-door work and talking to citizens of Madison County, some of the same issues come up over and over again. And they center around nobody listens to us. Everybody is hurting right now. These are bad economic times. And it's a time when we need to be pulling together and helping one another. The budget is a big deal. The county is not fiscally sound. We have a lot of challenges in front of us. And it seems to me, as I look at the budget, I look at the big ticket items, I look at what's going on, one of our biggest problems is a lack of planning, a lack of getting the kind of information we need to be able to make the best decisions possible. 3 examples. The 911 system. There's a whole lot of misinformation about it. And it may be that over the past few years, we knew this problem was coming. There are some smart, better planned things we could have done to get ready for it. The transfer station. Costs have gone up. If you look at the budget over the last 5 years, you can see how the costs are going up. Why? What are our options? We need to explore those options. We don't know all the answers. That means we have to ask questions, and we have to utilize people who know the answers to help us formulate the best way forward.
Time, please.
Thank you.
Sir? Mr. Goody?
Thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure to be here tonight. I really and truly enjoyed seeing the people here because the last time that I ran one of these programs, we had a good program, but we didn't have the people. It's great to see y'all here. The main thing that I want to do is I want to get in and try and see if I can't help the taxpayers in this county. We got a lot of senior citizens in this county that are really hurting because their incomes don't go up like some of the people that are working. If you want to vote for me, I appreciate your vote, and I'll do everything I can to help you. Thank y'all.
Dr. Thomas?
You know, Madison is a community that's composed of a lot of different cultures, and I've seen some real gorges between those cultures. There's no communication whatsoever. Basically, most of us want the same things, and in reading the draft of the comprehensive plan, I was really kind of optimistic because it looked like a better plan than what I'd seen in the past. And what it said to me was that we really do have a lot more in common than we realize. No matter what end of the political spectrum we come from, we really do want pretty much the same things. It's just a matter of how we're going to get there. And they're pretty much two different approaches. One of them is, let's make everybody do it, and the other one is, let's make it possible for everyone to do what they can do. And I come from the perspective of, I believe in making it possible for people to do what they do best. Okay, I don't like making people do things, and I don't like telling people what to do. And so what I would like to see happen in this county is sort of an opening up of the regulatory system, an opening up of the communication system, and I think that the board can do a lot to improve the infrastructure in the way of broadband. I don't know why that hasn't happened, because everybody else is saying that it can, you know, it should. Because that would enhance everyone's lives in terms of business. And if you can do very small business at home that's unobtrusive, or bigger business, it's still going to improve the quality of life in this county. I went through this high school the other day, and I got to tell you, I thought, well, we can go without for a while. But you know what? You really have to want to learn to go to this school. So we need to do something about that, and the only way you can do it is enhance everyone's lives and improve the revenue base.
Mr. Weekly?
I'd like to also thank everyone for coming out tonight. I meant to do this in the intro. Thank rural Madison for putting this on. You know, having forums to inform folks is what we should be doing as our civil duties. And speaking of civil duties, like I said, I've spent the last 11 years in local government. I enjoy civil service, not only for my employer, enjoy my church home, which is here. I think the school's been out as a rental space. Just some civic and civilness in that. But I do and really enjoy serving the public. I realize I will not have all the answers. The answer I give you might not always like, but it's an answer that either it's been researched and it's going to be an honest one to you. It's not going to be lip service. Again, I believe we can, this is democracy, you won't always agree, but you need to give your position of how you got there. And that's all we can ask out of anybody, elected official or not, friend or foes. So I promise to give you that best effort all the time. If you don't agree, bring that to me. That's fine. I'm an adult. Let's talk about it. You know, everybody makes mistakes, and what I can say about that is hopefully I wouldn't make one along the way, but I own it. That's what makes me, is that within me there's accountability. I like to, as mentioned, work the best I can to be effective with the tax dollars. That's what's affecting all of us. This is tough times, working or not, senior, without a job, even college students, it's affecting all of us. So I would just bring that approach to this office as hard-working and integrity, and be honored to have your vote. If you haven't made a decision, please come see me. Let's talk about things. But I am happy that you are here tonight, at least being informed, and I do ask you for your vote. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, candidates.